Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is another online class. Our topic today is also skin as homeostatic organ. We want to discuss how body temperature is regulated by the skin in this our online class. If you look at the diagram of the skin that you are given, you will see sweat gland here, you will see ears, you will see ear space, you will see blood vessels as well as erector muscles. We are going to look at the rules of each of these parts or structure in the regulation of body temperature by the skin. Let us look at the effect of hot weather on the skin for the skin to regulate the body temperature. That is effect of hot weather on the skin for it to regulate the body temperature. The first process that we are going to look at is vasodilation. In the case of vasodilation, the blood vessels or capillaries in the skin dilate, that is, they become wide open. This dilation causes more blood to flow to the surface of the skin. It is lost to the surrounding through conduction, convection, and radiation. Conduction is the process whereby it is transferred from one place to the other through metallic materials or conductors. In the case of convection, it is the process whereby it is transferred to fluid by the actual movement of the heated particles. Radiation is the process whereby it is transferred from one place to the other without the intervening medium. Now, let us look at the effect of sweat during hot weather in the regulation of body temperature by the skin. Sweating. The flow of blood stimulates the sweat gland to produce more sweat to the surface of the skin. Then as this sweat evaporates, heat, that is latent heat of vaporization from the body is used up, thus cooling the body. In the case of sweating, the blood vessels that will become dilate, that lead to the flow of more blood to the surface of skin, will stimulate the sweat gland to produce more sweat to the skin. Then the more the sweat that is evaporated to the surface of the skin, the more the skin is experiencing cooling. Now let us look at the effect of metabolic rate, or how metabolic rates take part in the temperature regulation by the skin during hot weather. During hot weather, the metabolic rate will decrease. That is, there is going to be decreasing in metabolic rate. Then the body slow down its activities, that is metabolic activities, such as excretion, to reduce the metabolic rate, and thereby reduces the production of heat within the body by metabolic reactions. You already know that one of the functions of excretion is that it helps in the regulation of body temperature. Then another thing that has happened during hot weather to regulate the body temperature by the skin is the lowering of the ears. The erector muscles of the ears relax, thus lowering the ears, and therefore the layer of ear between the ears and the skin is thin. This thinness of the ear space allows more heat to be lost from the body. Then the last one is the behavioral changes. Many mammals stay in the shade, such as under tree or under canopy of tree, to keep themselves cool. Human beings wear light clothes with light color absorbents. Now let us look at the effect of or how skin regulates the body temperature during cold weather. When the weather is cold, these processes has taken place by the skin to regulate the body temperature. The first one is vasoconstriction. The blood vessels or capillaries constrict, therefore less blood flows to the surface of the skin, and less sweat is produced by sweat glands. Then little latent of heat is lost from the body. That is why people are pale in cold weather. You can see during cold weather the skin look light. The skin is always light. It's always light. That's what we mean by saying that people are pale in cold weather. Then during cold weather, let us look at the effect of sweating also. The sweat gland produces little sweat to the surface of the skin because little blood is flowing to the surface of the skin as the blood vessel has become constricted. Therefore, it is said that heat that is lost through evaporation of sweat is reduced drastically, and thereby the body conserves heat. This conservation of the body keeps cell of the body alive. If body is unable to conserve heat, there is danger for the cells of the body. Then the less the sweat that is evaporating from the surface of the skin, the less the skin is experiencing cold during cold weather. Then the third process is increasing metabolic rates. The metabolic rate will increase during cold weather for the skin to regulate the body temperature. The body increases its metabolic rate to produce more heat. Shivering also increases the metabolic rate of the body. Physical activities such as jumping, running, clapping, singing, etc. help to produce more heat when we are feeling cold. Now, this is the diagram of effect of hot weather on the regulation of body temperature by the skin. We are still coming to the effect of cold weather. Let us talk about the effect of hot weather so that it cannot escape our mind. The first thing that will happen is the dilation of this blood vessel. This is blood vessel. This blood vessel will dilate. This dilation will cause more blood to flow to the surface of the skin. Then the heat will now lost to the surrounding through conduction, convection, and radiation. Now, look at this sweat gland. The more the blood is flow to the surface of the skin or to the skin, the more this sweat gland is become stimulated and produce more sweat to the surface of the skin. The more the sweat that is evaporated to the surface of the skin, the more the skin experience cooling. The more the skin experience cooling. Then look at the ears. These ears will bend, and the ear space, this ear space, that is the space between the ears, which is ear space, will be less. Look at the heat. The heat will escape to the outside during hot weather to regulate the body temperature. The heat will come out of the body during hot weather to regulate the body temperature. Look at the sweat gland. Look at the sweat gland in this drawing. Look at the sweat gland in this one. The sweat gland, this sweat gland, look at sweat dots in this sweat gland. It has become constricted. It is not wide open as that of the hot weather. Look at this blood vessel. It has become constricted. It is not wide open as that of the hot weather. This one is wide open. Note that this one also, it is wide open. So it is wide open to allow the production of more sweat to the surface of the skin. This one is less open to prevent the production or the flowing of more sweat to the surface of the skin. Look at this blood vessel. It is not wide open, it has become constricted so that less sweat is flowing to the surface of the skin. There is no heat that is given out here. The body conserves heat during cold weather to regulate the body temperature. Look at the layer of ear or ear space. It is thick. The ear space between the hairs, it is thick. Then look at the ears. Look at the hair. They become erected. Look at the blood vessel during cold weather. They are constricted to carry less blood to the surface of the skin. Look at this sweat gland. So the less the blood that is flowing to the surface of the skin, the less this sweat gland is stimulated to produce less sweat to the surface of the skin, and the less the sweat that is evaporated to the surface of the skin, the less the less the body experience cooling. You know what I'm saying? Even at times, no sweat will be produced to the surface of the skin. That is, no sweat will be evaporate to the surface of the skin during cold weather. Thereby, there is need for the body to conserve heat during cold weather. Now, let us look at the effects of ears on the temperature, on the regulation of body temperature by the skin. There is going to be raising of the ears. The erector muscle of the ears contrast, making the ears to stand erect and trap more ear space between them. That is, the ear space between the ears during cold weather will be thick. Then air being a poor conductor of heat insulates body and heat is lost from the body. Air being a poor conductor of heat insulates the body and heat is lost from the body. That is, less heat is lost from the body. Less heat. Then that is what I'm trying to say, is that the heat that is lost from the body is less. Less heat is lost from the body. Then behavioral changes. Many mammals stay in nest and hoarding, that is, they roll into a ball and hoarding into a ball to reduce surface area and keep their body warm. Human beings wear woolen clothes, jackets, or coats during cold weather. That is the end of our today's online class. So, for your assignments, make sure that you check assignment portal. Assalamu alaikum.